Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. We just got a massive console mod drop in Baldur's Gate 3's mod manager featuring mods I didn't even think they would make their way over with the Chocolate Edition of Baldur's Gate 3, which has over 55 pages of additions to the game. We also have this mod here with over 600 different item and spell bug fixes. We got some new race mods, we got a bunch of Bard subclasses, Scratch evolved, new subclasses for the wizard, outfits that I know a lot of people were looking forward to, 2024 players handbook mods, and much more, which I'll break down in this video. So this is actually a really solid one because there's outfits people wanted to see. Now, I guess the big elephant in the room here is this incredible mod here, the Chocolate Edition of Baldur's Gate 3 by Creative Excuses. Now, I've been working on a video on this for about a month now because there's so many changes to the game. Like, I actually have a hard time with breaking this all down, but I'm going to try and get the video out at least tomorrow or the next day on this because there's so much that goes on with this. If you want to read through the 55-page long PDF, it's on here. And yeah, there's a lot of changes to the game. It's hard to get into all of them, but I'd recommend checking this out. If you want to enhance your Baldur's Gate 3 vanilla experience, check out the Chocolate Edition. We also got the item and spell fixes mod here by Ridiak, and this has over 600 different fixes to the game. It's kind of cool because there is a lot of issues. Obviously, with a CRPG of this size, there's bound to be some issues. But 311 item changes. There is spells and attacks, 274 changes, and class feats, passes, and reactions. 91 of them are changed. This is another mod that has so many changes it can't all listed on mod.io. So if you want to see every single thing that got fixed with this, you can check out this little Google Docs here that has all the information regarding that. Then we also got the ASE Automaton Warforged / Steel Watchers. This is another ASE mod by ACE243 that allows you to turn yourself into a Steel Watcher. So this comes with a few different colors, which is really cool. It's more in depth than the Warforged class mod on PC because you got some really cool colorways that you don't get to normally play as. But yeah, you can play as a Warforged. It looks pretty silly in a great way. This is exactly what modding is all about. For those, I've actually got a lot of comments, people wanting to play as a Warforged, so now you can. I also want to mention, this is part of the July 2025 modathon. I pushed Ace to do an entry into this, and this is where this mod was created. So it's awesome. Now, we got this mod here, All Bards by Ellipsoid314. Now, this mod came out about a year ago. And the thing is, this is a combination of all the Bard subclasses. So I've seen some people talking about how it's weird that they added the Glamour Bard, but the reason that they added this, so they added the Glamour Bard today, but obviously that's a subclass that got added with patch 8. The reason they added it is because this mod has 5 dependencies, so just a heads up on that, but it will give you the College of Glamour, Friendship, Eloquence, Dance, and Spirit Bard subclass. I do have builds on all these here, so if you want to check those out. So yeah, this is basically just a pulls them all together. It's a dependency, so it will download 6 total mods. So just a heads up on that if you're worried about the 100 mod console limit. Now, we got a very exciting one here with Scratch Evolved. I'm a really big fan of these mods here. So this one is made by Exeon here with this really cool Moon Knight profile picture. And there's a bunch of different ones. And this one now has Scratch Evolved on console. So I know there's people that are looking forward to this. And basically what this allows you to do is have Scratch level up alongside you. And when it's summoned by different classes, it's going to have different abilities. So if you're a Cleric and you summon in Scratch, you're going to add healing abilities, Bless, and Blade Ward for 2, or his healing abilities will add the Bless and Blade Ward. If you're a Paladin, he acts as a repeater for the Paladin auras. He also receives Shield of Faith without concentration as soon as he's summoned. So it's really good because he can boost out the Paladin auras, which are very short range. Rangers get Companion's Bond and Prey Scent, so he can give you extra damage if you have Hunter's Mark applied. Yeah, a really cool mod that adds a lot of flavor to the game because I love playing with Scratch in this game, and having him have a bunch of extra abilities is really cool. So highly recommend checking this one out. It's worth the download, I would say. And you can check out their other mods as well. What's also cool is they actually also add in level 20 support, so you can get the extra attack level 3 with Fighter. So pretty cool stuff, Scratch Evolved. Now we got the Hedge Mage Wizard subclass here. I think I'll do a build guide on this one later today. And this is a nature-themed mage, so it's a curious wizard, typically hidden on the outskirts of villages. Now, the thing with Havslam's incredible class mods is they got all the information laid out right for you here, and it has an expanded spell list, which has a lot of the bard or a lot of the druid spell lists, so like plant growth, protection from poison, spike growth, conjure woodland beings, which is an incredible spell to get access to, commune with nature, insect plague, conjure fey, wall of thorns, regenerate, and 8th level animal shapes. So these are not part of the mod, but we added from other mods, unfortunately not on console. But you get different abilities here, like the Nature Savant, the Animate Plant, Hedge Mage Elixirs. I'll break this all down in a build guide later because there's a lot going on with this awesome class mod. Now, I know a lot of people have been looking forward to the Woodland Elf outfit by Ren, so yeah, this is the outfit I have on Shadowheart currently. Now, there's two forms of this that comes whenever you download it. And actually, there's multiple different accessories that you can add to your character, so the nice thing is these accessories all have different appearances. I have the dyeable outfit on my character, and the outer robe is the non-dyeable one, but you can put the dyeable robe on as black when you normally equip it, and you can apply any normal types of dye onto it, and any type of modded dye as well. And yeah, this is a great mod. It includes these horns. People have been asking about this mod very commonly, and I'm so glad this is now available on console because it's a really cool one, especially for fans of the Druid, or even if you want to play a Ranger, this is a great outfit for that. So yeah, really nice that this is now available on console. So this was made by Ren Mods, ported over by Eclipse, the Woodland Elf outfit by Ren. And we also got another exciting one, the Dawn Maiden outfit by Ren. This is another one, again, made by Ren. And just a little thing that I want to note with this, because I've gotten a few questions regarding it. So the Woodland outfit is a clothing, like armor-based slot, whereas this one is a camp clothing slot. So it'll only appear there. You may want to change the underwear to make it fit a little differently. But then also the accessories are linked here. I'm not sure how it all works out, but yeah, they got the robes and the pants here on this side. And then you also have your accessories there. So just a little note I want to make on that. It may not work as properly intended. And there's one other one that was kind of similar to that. So just want to give a heads up on that. But we also got the True Strike 2024 Player's Handbook version by Traveler's Trinkets UK. So this changes the spell to either be melee or range, depending on your main hand weapon, which is actually a pretty cool change. And it uses the spell casting ability modifiers that causes the weapon's usual damage, or the same amount of damage as radiant damage, and then gains additional 1d6 radiant damage at levels 5 and 2d6 radiant at level 10. So True Strike in the 2024 Player Handbook changes the damage type over, which is pretty interesting. So this can be cool. It makes it a lot better. Right now, as it stands in Baldur's Gate 3, there's absolutely zero reason to ever use True Strike, so this actually makes it something somewhat strategic in terms of using it. I think that's cool. Now, we also got the Cleric Selune armor set here by Unbroken Blade. So this adds in a few different armor, or weapons, I guess, too, that are suited for if you want to be like a Cleric Selune here. So radiating orbs, obviously, on attacks. You get the ability to apply radiating orbs whenever your deals melee damage while illuminated by a light source, and then with the armor, it also has the ability to apply dazed on targets that have reverberation. So it's a lot of gear condensed into just single slots here too. So can be critically hit. This one has an 18 armor class, and whenever you inflict a condition, basically the Boots of Stormy Clamor, the Curse of the Silver Lady. So yeah, I think this is really fun. It's an enjoyable outfit mod that just, it's a bit overpowered, but the stuff it adds is actually quite fun. And it'd be great for if you wanted to do like a Shadowheart romance, or if you wanted to play a Shadowheart even, because it all fits together well for that. Now, again, I should mention this is added with the other Bard subclass, but we also got Wyll's better starting gear here. So this is from Clara from Earth, so adds starting equipment to Wyll's inventory while either playing as him or as an NPC. So this adds in Wyll's armor, gives advantage on saving throws against being frightened, makes health point maximum increased by 2 for every level you gain. So it gives him the tough feat. He gets fast movement speed increased by 10 feet while not wearing heavy armor. And then Wyll's rapier has the compelled duel. So it's not super overpowered. I think it's actually pretty nice to give him a bit of an extra boost at the start of the game. We also got the Animations Unlocker. This is by Ziphius Rex, and this is actually really exciting. So patch 8 added some new animations to the game. I actually did a full build, or a full video of every single new animation that was added in patch 8 of Baldur's Gate 3, and it was 13 minutes long, because there's a lot of new animations that were added to the game. This opens this up to allow for the patch 8 animations for any base game player body type without needing a custom or having levels in a certain class. So basically what this does is this opens it up for more mods to allow use of the new animations, which I think is a really cool addition. So we may see some mods with this as its dependency in the future to allow for the use of some other types of animations in class mods, which there was another one that I've downloaded before that had this one as a dependency. So there's already some coming out. Next up is Shadowblade Bug Fixes by Chizfreak. Now, this mod, people reference this actually quite a bit. So basically, Shadowblade is overpowered, full as it is. We all know that. Whenever you upcast it at a level 5 spell slot, it becomes a 4d8 of damage. And a weird thing is if you apply a coating onto your weapon and then you do your attack, it'll revert it back to the 2d4. So this one will stop that from happening. So the upcasting bonus damage is programmed to disappear when ownership ends, but it only checks if the actual caster has the ownership. If checked the weapon itself, not ownership, blah, blah, blah. It works. So yeah, if you want to upgrade your Shadowblade experience and use different types of coatings on it, now you can without worry. Now we got this mod here with the approval shared by Macro Shiro Minthara. So this basically makes it so that the approval is either shared, only positive is shared, or negative is shared. So this is ideal if you're playing with a friend and you want to make sure that you do get proper approval. So yeah, this is now available. Great for multiplayer. Next up, we got the Minthara No Auto-Consume Tadpole by ASE Automaton. This is a cool one. This is great for those that want to do a like a lithid ability run, because whenever you recruit Minthara, she loves to take these. So this prevents her from automatically consuming them, and yeah, forces the flagged Daisy unlocked, which is the Dream Visitor. So basically, it stops her default Tadpole powers from being acquired, and then also prevents her from consuming them. So, woohoo! Next up is Cantrip's Extra Attack by Rogo Sneak. This is another mod from a year ago, so it's kind of cool. We're seeing mods that were added to the mod manager over a year ago. So Cantrips should act as a spellcaster's primary method of damage dealing. So basically, this makes it so that you can split things somewhat like an Eldritch Blast. So Firebolt, which would normally do its 1d10 at level 1 through 5, and then upgrades to 2d10 and 3d10. Now with Firebolt, you can go ahead here and do a multicasting of it, so you can do 3 little Firebolts around. I think this is actually a really nice change. It makes it so that the Firebolt is not like a forgettable thing at later stages of the game. I like this personally. So this makes changes to Firebolt, Ray of Frost, Bone Chill, and Sacred Flame, which could be cool for any type of radiating orb build. And next up is the All Camp Clothes and Dyes vendor. So basically, Damon, Aurora, and Jira here, basically all these traders that you see right beside my big head here have all the items unlocked from your camp clothing and dyes, so you can purchase them. However, little asterisks here, you can also use the cheater spell mod to be able to get all these too, and there's some other mods that'll also allow that. And next up is, you got 2 Akelka mods here. Dragonborn fans eating good. So Dark Soar Wings Dark Urge Dragonborn character creator. So this adds some pretty gnarly looking wings there to the character creator. Akelka is really great when it comes to Dragonborn mods, and this looks super cool, especially if you're going for their next Dark Urge playthrough. And on top of that, Akelka's Crystal Crown Veca Gem Dragonborn character creator. So very cool. I love the Gem Dragonborn head mods that they have here. This is just another one that looks incredible. So yeah, the glowing appearance here is great. If you're going to do a Dragonborn playthrough, you got to download a few Akelka mods, because it'll totally transform your way of playing, because they just all look so well. They literally look like they're made from Larian. They're that good. So another great character creator mod. And finally, we got the Gilded Obsidian dice here by Frost with a 5. Now, this is a really good looking die, actually. I'm not always the biggest fan of different dice mod, but I think this one looks just fantastic. So yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, back, I guess, to the Chocolate Edition. I will be doing a video on this, breaking it all down, because there is a lot of changes here. So again, I encourage you to go check this out, or wait for the video that'll be coming where I break down everything that's changing with the Baldur's Gate 3 Chocolate Edition. And again, big bug fix mod. We got a new race mod. We got this combination of Bard subclasses, level up scratch. We got a new subclass mod. We got 2 outfits. This is a pretty big one. 2024 updates. We got a bunch of armor and stuff. This was, I would say, a pretty solid mod drop overall. So yeah, let me know your favorite mod in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you all in the next video.